My name is Katie Crum, and for our second speech about our favorite song, I chose The Night We Met by Lord Huron. This song has been my favorite since probably 6th grade. It's always been that song. I don't know if you have one, but this is how it always has worked for me. Like, I have favorite songs at the time, but then I have that one song that's always my favorite, and it stays my favorite, and The Night We Met has been it for years. The first time that I listened to it was whenever it blew up on TikTok. It got really popular because it was in the show 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or if you've ever watched it, but it was in one of the scenes of the show, and it kind of carried off Netflix and went over to TikTok, and everybody was putting it on their videos and things. First time I heard it, I heard the opening, and it's so pretty. In the beginning, they have like some of the background singers. The girl of the band, she has like some beautiful vocals in the beginning, and I fell in love with it, and I listened to it once, never stopped listening to it. Always listening to it all the time. You could ask anybody. It's been my favorite song for years, and I don't shut up about it. So something else, it relieves my stress. I have noticed that anytime I listen to it, it just calms me down and it brings me so much joy. I like to listen to it whenever I'm happy and it brings my mood up. And then whenever I'm sad, I like to listen to it just because it's like, the song is kind of sad. It sounds sad. The lyrics are sad. Makes me happy sometimes if I'm in the mood for it, but I like to listen to it when I'm sad because it matches my mood. I have had times also where, like, whenever I can't sleep, I also like to listen to it, and it always helps. I think it is because it calms me down. Or like whenever I'm trying to like focus on my schoolwork, I listen to it and it really helps me focus. And I love the instrumentals, just the background, like the build up and then the beat drops, and it's so pretty. And like the vocals, I think the lead singer of the band, his name is Ben Schneider, and he writes all their songs, and his voice is just so particularly pretty in that song, and I just love it. And the lyrics are really sad, but they're like bittersweet, and I love it. I have them all memorized. I also learned how to play it on the piano. And also another reason that I really like it is because I said it in my last video, but I love to read. Reading has been something that I've always been interested in, and especially when I read, I like to listen to music while I do it. And so this is my first choice song that I always go to when I'm reading, and so whenever I listen to it, I connect it to a lot of different books all over the place. Had, sappy, in between, all of it. It's all related to that song. But yeah, I also got to see them in concert. They were at Railbird Festival in Lexington in June, and me and one of my friends got to go. Best experience ever. I got to hear it live. But yeah, that's my public speaking speech number 2 about my favorite song.